my channel. If you're new here, my name is Rachel here, or you can call me Engineer Mom. So in today's video, we're just going to be telling the truth. That's why we're going to be looking at some of the misconceptions about engineers. It could be a student or somebody who's already working with. So let's look at these misconceptions. So misconceptions are views or opinions or something that people believe to be true about a particular thing. So in this case, we're looking at what people believe to be true about engineers, but really there is no proof that they are true. So let's look at the misconceptions. And before we dive into the video, have you subscribed? Please make sure you subscribe, okay? Alright. So in today's video, we're going to be looking at some of the common misconceptions that people have that you've heard of them. So I'm here to tell you that all you've been hearing, all these things are not true. They don't apply to everyone. So let's look at misconception number 1. Engineers are boring. You people, I know you've had a lot of this. If you're an engineer, you've had this, or if you're an engineering student, at least you've had people tell you that you are boring, or people believe you don't have a social life, you're always in books, or they believe you lack interest, you're not interested in a lot of things. You're just there, you're just by yourself all the time. But this is not true, because engineers are people who love to work in a team. Like, you just can't be an engineer if you can't manage teamwork. So engineers are not loners. And besides the hard work, and besides that, with the hard work, engineers love to have fun. So they're not boring. We're people who love to have fun. We love to socialize. Yeah, we love to do things outside engineering. So going on to misconception number 2. Engineers are supposed to fix or build stuff. And this is really not true. No, it is not true. Engineers are not supposed to build stuff. No. I know you've all had, I know if you're an engineer or an engineering student, you've all heard this from your friends or from families back at home, where people will be like, oh, I can't access the internet. Could you please help me fix what could be the problem? Oh, my phone got spoiled. Fix it for me. My radio got spoiled. My roof is falling off. Please help me fix. Why do people think that's what we are meant to do? Yes, we know how to fix things because engineering is in engineering we basically learn how things work. So how these things work. For example, a phone, you're going to look at the mechanism behind it, how a phone is made, how it works. And because of that, you eventually learn how to make or fix things. We learn how to troubleshoot. But that doesn't mean we're supposed to fix your phones. So if your phone is spoiled, don't disturb your friend. Take it to the technician. Stop disturbing these engineers, please. That's not our work. We are only told to fix stuff or to build stuff in case the worst has come to the worst. Is that correct? In case the worst has come to the worst, then an engineer is meant to get that. That's when an engineer is going to fix stuff. That's when an engineer is going to climb on the roof. But we're not meant to do that. It's not a must that every engineer must know how to fix phones or fix falling houses. Because normally when they tell you fix my phone and then you say you don't know, people start doubting what you're doing in school or how did you become an engineer. Stop it. We're not meant to build stuff. Misconception number 3 is all engineers love mathematics. You people, not all engineers love math. Not all engineers love mathematics. I'm a good example. I don't love math. My best subjects were computer studies, physics, history, and I loved art. So, but because in order to do engineering, you need to understand the concepts of mathematics, because you're going to apply it in most of your courses. We have to work hard and be determined to perform well in mathematics, but it doesn't mean we are born with math in the bloodstreams. No. It just takes hard work and determination to excel in mathematics. You don't have to be born with math in your veins. And I think it's the same for everything. So, whoever told you all engineers love math, all engineers are born smart, they're born with math at their fingertips, it's not true. It's a lie. Number 4 is that engineering is a boy thing. Okay. I know where this comes from. It's because most people think engineering, for example, if you're in construction, you're supposed to lift bricks. If you're in mechanics, you're supposed to be lifting cars, carrying the engines, carrying parts. So because of that, people believe engineering is for boys, because boys normally have the muscles, they're normally stronger than the girls. But then, it's not true. You don't need muscles. Like, seriously. Seriously, if we needed this, I wouldn't have come close to doing the engineering school. No, you people, I don't have muscles. I don't, even if I try. Okay, it's coming. So if it was this, then I would be nowhere. So you don't necessarily need muscles, you don't necessarily need to be a boy. You just need to work hard and be determined to be an engineer. So whoever told engineering is a boy thing, or if there's anybody who gets shocked when you tell them you're an engineer, when you're a lady, tell them it's really simple. Engineers are meant to use brains, not muscles. So as long as you have brains, you can be an engineer. Whether you don't have your hands and legs, you can be an engineer, because it only takes brains. The muscles and whatever are just bonuses to you, but if you don't have, no problem. And then misconception number 5. You people, like, when I really don't know, whoever started assigning looks to a particular occupation or to a particular group of, you'll be looking so cool. Find a guy or a girl looking so good, and then someone will ask you, what do you do? And then you begin, oh, I'm such and such and such engineer. And then you don't look like one. How do engineers look, really? How do engineers look, really? People normally think, I don't know who started that, but then they think, because engineering is hard, you shouldn't be pretty. Looking nice is a basic need. Looking nice is a basic need, and everyone looks nice. So I don't know who started that, but whoever started it must be killed. Okay? We don't look the same. We don't look the same. We all don't look the same, but everyone looks nice, because I think we don't look the same, though we were created in God's image. But then whoever started attaching looks, you don't look like an engineer. And I'm like, what am I supposed to look like? You know those things, eh? Please tell them. I know. Just ask them, how do engineers look? And you'll see them shy away. Anyways, those are the 5 misconceptions about engineering. Like, they're the commonest. At least I've met them everywhere. If you're doing engineering and then one time someone finds you looking on point, you know those days when you decide to look on point, and then they tell you don't look like an engineer. I know you've ever come across that, especially girls, even boys. When you dress so smartly, you know you're having the latest swag, people say, but you don't look like an engineer. You know, engineers are, I know you've faced that, and I know a lot of you have faced issues of fix my this, my this is spoiled, please help me fix. Oh, can you build for me this? We have faced all that. So anyway, with all that said, let's not make the video long. Thank you for subscribing, and for those who haven't subscribed, please make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss my videos the next time I post. And please remember to like, share, comment, especially in this video. Just comment with the misconceptions that you've had. I know you've had a lot of misconceptions. Let's just put them in the comments and let's know the misconceptions you know about engineers. Just put them in the comment section. And that's it for today. See you in the next video. Bye.